What's up, y'all? This might be my second to last vlog of third year of med school. Theme of this vlog, I have no idea yet. It'll just be a mix of random lifts and exercises and whatnot. Last time it was legs, the previous time was chest day or bench, whatever. This will be like those old videos I used to do where it was just kind of like, follow me, watch what I do, you know? So, yep. All right, so basically, my goal for today was to basically hit out the 100-pound dumbbells for as many reps as possible, hopefully 13 plus, you know, to match my PR when I was a lot heavier. But as you can see in this clip, I only managed to get 11 reps, which isn't too bad, you know. I feel like if you get the hundreds on incline for more than 10 reps, you're definitely in the 315 bench territory, so I can't really say I'm too sad about this, you know. And a lot of this video, just a heads up, will be a lot of voiceover, so you might get sick of my voice and never watch one of my videos again, which I completely understand, and, you know, I won't be upset if you don't. And as you can see, that last rep sucked balls. Look at that shit. And then we're going to do some back down sets just to focus on volume. Very good form, very good control. First set after the top set was 90s for 8 reps. Pretty solid. Pause each time. Really build up the explosiveness off your chest, which is a really good skill to have if you want to build up your 1 rep max on flat barbell, and, you know, just get a bigger chest in general, which is really cool. The next one, I do even longer pauses, which really challenged me. This one was really like, oh crap, each rep really feels like the first rep, where it's just like painfully slow and you have to use a lot of power and drive to just pick the weight up. So I really recommend long pauses for incline bench. It's amazing. Makes your chest strong as hell. Makes your chest big as hell. And as you can see, I am getting gassed here. I did not take a whole lot of time in between the first and second back down set, so you can see I moved really slow. But I did take a longer break in between this one and this set right here, and you're gonna see it just moves really nicely. Yeah, they basically look like 50-pound dumbbells. Very chill. More of the story is to take adequate rest and not to go too crazy in between sets. And try not to go too many sets on one exercise. I feel like that would be like too counterproductive at that point. Afterwards, I wanted to really just hit the whole chest, do a little bit of lower chest with this like machine. Notice how it converges at the end of the rep, and it also has like a slight decline element to it, so it really helps like build the middle and lower chest. So I only did like 2 or 3 sets of this, but I basically full stacked this thing and hit it for 20 reps just to get a really good burn, close to failure. I've started adapting in my training less sets per each exercise, but adding more exercises overall. So instead of doing like 2 or 3 exercises with 4 sets each, I'm doing like 4 exercises with 2 to 3 sets each, and it seemed to still work for me. And today is, fast forward to the next day, we are doing a pull day in another makeshift gym. Basically, this is a newer apartment gym that I haven't really shown in previous videos, but today we're going to hit some weighted pull-ups and see how it goes. Here we got the bench set up. It's a matrix bench, so, you know, it's not really that good, but we have some good pull-up bars here. And yeah, they're weirdly spaced, so I'm gonna have to do some alternative grips instead of the, you know, the normal shoulder grip. Here I'm doing the 90s for about what appears to be about 3 reps, using a neutral grip because, you know, the bars are faced kind of weirdly, and if I was to go sideways, I might hit my head on top of the bar. But I guess I was wrong. So here I am doing just regular outside shoulder grip pull-ups with 1 plate. I think I hit like 8 reps here. I can't remember exactly. As you can see, the lats are starting to get a little bigger. That's good. Getting some good stretching there. Good eccentric. And a really big grind for the last rep. And then for the last set I think I did chin-ups. Yeah, I did chin-ups for like 8 reps. Wanted to get some lower lat activation as well as, you know, burn out the biceps a little bit, just to have some fun. And weighted chin-ups is something I just haven't trained very often because it hurts my fucking biceps. It's not very fun. But yeah, nonetheless, pretty good set. I did a total of 4 weighted, but I didn't show the second one. And then for this one, I also wanted to do a leg day here. It's a special apartment gym because it's the place where I first benched 315 for the first time. But unfortunately, it's closed, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else and do a leg day there. Alright, so instead of the other gym, I decided to go to this one, which is a different apartment gym building. This one's pretty good. It has a Smith machine and a pretty good flat bench, so I did a lot of workouts here. For my main exercise for leg day, I chose to do like deep, kind of like tiptoe squats in a way that's like a mix between like a sissy squat and a normal squat where, you know, you're going on your tippy toes, but this one's just to mainly focus on the quads and a little bit of glutes, especially at the bottom, because, you know, it helps you a little bit. This one, I tried to make it like similar in terms of resistance profile to a pendulum squat, because at the top, it's your body's very vertical, so it's very a lot of pressure on the knees and quads. But as you go to the bottom, as you notice, my pelvis shot back a little bit to engage a little bit of the glutes, which reduced a little bit of strain on the quads based on like the lever angle. And basically what that does is that it replicates the same feeling on a pendulum squat, where at the bottom, the lever, okay, I'm probably boring the shit out of you with physics, but the main gist is that at the bottom, it's not like too heavy on the joints and the knees when you do this on the Smith machine, as opposed to something like a hack squat where your feet are always, and especially your torso and your pelvis are always fixed along a parallel line. So when you go down, it's actually harder on your knees because you're not able to push your hips back and engage your glutes to help you at the bottom. So all the load is on your knees. Hence why hack squats are a lot harder on the knees than a Smith machine squat like this, where you could usually change the angle of your torso and pelvis. So just a little fun fact for you. I don't know if that helps you or not, but here I am just maxing out a little bit. Not going too crazy because, you know, it's a Smith machine, who gives a fuck. And here I am, I'm sick of the apartment gym, so I'm back at my humble abode, the Powerhouse Gym in Tampa. Today I decided to go for a 1 rep max on incline. Here I am doing 260 for pause, pretty easy. And then I guess I got the videos out of order because here's my previous warm-up, 225, went up real fast on incline. And then here's my new max, 280 pounds on the incline bench. So I'm pretty happy about this because my previous was 275, and that was a while back. And this one moved pretty okay. And then afterwards, a few days later, I tried seeing how much I can get with a 225 bench on flat, just to see how much I can rep it out. And keep in mind, this is after like 3 heavy sets where it was like 275 plus doing like singles. So I was already pretty exhausted before I tried this max out set. It looks like I got 12 reps of 225, which is good. So that equates to about a 315 bench, meaning that, hey, I was able to maybe hit 315 after all those heavy sets. And then I came back a couple days later. I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try a new 5 rep max, because before hitting 280 for the first time on incline, I think my record was like, I want to say like 235 for 5 reps. So I was like, you know what? Let's up it up a little. Let's do 2 plates and 10s on each side. 245. That's 2. That's 3. Slowing down a bit, but you know, I got it. That's 4. And 1 more. There's 5. And then that day was my new 5 rep max on the incline bench, which was 245 for 5 reps paused. And then on this one, I wanted to do something a little bit kind of similar, where I wanted to either match or beat my record of 225 on incline bench for pause reps. I was aiming for 9 to 10 reps, but I guess today was like super like tiring for me. Maybe the clinic day was like super long or something. But I only got 8 reps paused of 225 on incline, which is not bad at all, because that's my current record for 225, so can't really complain. And that's the end of my video. See ya.